Hi everybody, I'm Meli Spaghetti, and pardon me, I'm a little sick right now, but I decided to do a quick video on what I do to take care of my skin, like my skincare routine and all that. And yeah, so we'll just get started. So let's start up in the morning. I just use like a cleansing water, and I use the Cactus water Micellar cleansing tonic in the morning, just to clean off all the gunk. And then I go in with some rose water that I put in this spray bottle. I always put these things like on like a little cotton pad and just like wipe it all over. I have like different moisturizers depending on like what exactly I'm doing that day, but usually I go in with this rose oil moisturizing day cream. I just found it at Ross actually. It's like, I mean, it works. It makes my skin nice and moisturized and soft, so I like it. If I know I'm going to be out in the sun, then I use my Goddess Garden Organics facial sunscreen mixed with some like the e.l.f. moisturizer. I mix these two together because this alone is like pretty sticky to like work with, and this just helps it like give it more slip. And then if I'm just going to be like home all day or I don't feel like wearing face makeup, I use the Magical Moringa moisturizer from Lush. I know they market it as a primer now, but I mean it's good as both because I do use it as a primer sometimes when I'm lazy. So I do want to say that my skin is mostly, it's like a combination, but it's mostly oily. But I do get like dry patches from where my acne is, and it's like gross and crusty. And then I also get crusty around my nose because I have allergies and I blow my nose a lot, and it's a mess. So moving on to nighttime routine, I cake my makeup on so badly. So I go in with this like rose hip face and body oil. I just found it at Target for like $5. Like the first ingredient here is mineral oil, and that really clogs your pores, so I don't like to leave it on, but I just use it to take off my makeup and it seems to work fine for me. And then I just go in with like makeup wipes that I get from Daiso, or I go in with like baby wipes if I run out. And then I usually do a face mask from on there. So I have a lot of face masks and just to keep on hand. And if my skin is feeling dry, I like to use sheet masks mostly. I have the strawberry and facial mask from Beauty Treats. I always like getting the ones from Lush because those seem to really help my skin a lot. I have the cup of coffee face and body mask. I just got this and I really love it. Another one of my favorites is the exfoliating mud mask from Treehut. This one I'm like almost out of. But it's really good. I have the clarifying colloidal sulfur mask. This one smells terrible, but it really works on your breakouts, and I use this mostly when I have like my hormonal breakouts during my period, and I leave it on overnight. And then I'm a nighttime shower, so that's when most of my skincare happens, and I go with the Dark Angels cleanser from Lush, and I use it like every day. And then 3 times a week I use the facial scrub from Treehut just to help like exfoliate my skin further. And then once I'm out of the shower, I use this like toner I made. This is just like a bottle. It was from the Mario Badescu rose water thing. I just took off the label and reused the bottle. So what I have in here is like 1 part witch hazel, 1 part apple cider vinegar, 1 part rose water, and 1 part just like tap water. And that really helped cleared up my skin. And like I really recommend going the generic route when it comes to like witch hazel and all that, because I have seen like in Target mostly they have like special toners with like witch hazel and rose water, but just like a generic brand witch hazel works just fine. And then I go in with the cleansing water just to get all the gunk off. So after I go in with my cleansing water, that's what I do, like with my whole moisturize thing. And I like to go with vitamin E oil if my skin's feeling especially dry. And this works amazing if you have really dry skin too. And then I just use the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Hydra Firming Sleeping Cream. And that's basically it. If my skin is feeling like super dry, like especially in my nose area, I use the Pond's moisturizing cream. And then if I start getting pimples, I use the Mario Badescu drying lotion. This really helps. I really like this. So that's basically it for my skincare. I use a lot of products, but it's not like a long skincare routine. And also your diet has a lot to do with your skin. So like it goes without saying that drinking water really helps, and having like a healthy diet, like no junk food or anything, and especially sugar. But I'm always eating candy, so. Oh, and then also cleaning your brushes is a really big thing. Like I try to clean my face brushes like at least once a week, and then like I do all my brushes like every other week, because you do get a lot of buildup of gunk and bacteria on your brushes. So I hope you found this helpful, and until my next video, I am Meli Spaghetti, and I'll see you next time.